Hey everybody, welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot and Astrology. I'm your host, Mike Rusnak.
I'm the other host, Everest Hall. Today, we're very excited to be talking to you about the Sagittarius full moon that's happening on June. I can't believe it's June.
June 3rd or 4th, depending on
Yeah.
where in the world you are. So it is at 8:42 p.m. Pacific, so it's 9:42 p.m. Mountain
That's where we are.
here. So it's 11:42 p.m. Eastern and 4:42 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time on the following day, on the 4th. So
That's some amazing mathematics in your head, Mike.
I'm so tired now.
So Sagittarius, I love Sagittarius. We're Gemini season, so there's Gemini, and on the other side there's Sagittarius.
And Gemini is all analytical, and
Yes.
it's represented by Mercury.
It's Mercury, it's analytic, it's air sign, it's about interpersonal communication, short distance travel, has also to do with technology, any kind of way you're keeping communications going in a kind of short term kind of interpersonal way. And then Sagittarius is big, it's bold, it's higher learning.
It's expansive and represented by Jupiter.
It's grad school.
It's grad school, higher learning,
Faith.
also the legal system.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, we have
Like
faith.
Libra.
Yes.
But it's a lot about faith, When presented with faith versus facts, Sagittarians like to go with faith. And I think that that's a very important lesson to focus on right now at the time of this full moon, because we could be, wearing ourselves out, looking, analyzing too much, a little bit too much in our cerebral space, right?
Yeah,
And
being Gemini.
it might be time to focus more on matters of faith.
It's also the nodes are changing in July.
July 17th, the nodes change.
So
That's correct.
It's kind of a review of this past 2 years.
Yeah, we're at the early degrees of Taurus and Scorpio. At the time of this full moon will be at 3 degrees of Taurus and Scorpio.
Yeah.
So these are the final moments of the nodes,
Right.
being in Taurus and Scorpio,
Which was about values, detoxifying, also a lot about finances, financial kind of wranglings and upheavals.
And with Mercury in Taurus, Mercury is conjunct Uranus in Taurus.
Yeah, for this moon.
Yeah,
Mercury's Gemini's planet.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of activity in Taurus. We have the North Node and Jupiter conjunct together in Taurus. And then Mercury conjunct Uranus in Taurus, 19 and 20 degrees. So that's still a lot of focus on just the Earth, the planet, new ideas about the Earth, about farming, about food production. These eureka moments could be really hitting us now.
Yeah, there's a lot of information's been coming through. Like we were talking about this moon beforehand, doing a little powwow, and it's so much has happened.
Well, so
over the
much has
past few months.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Where like Sagittarius full moon is kind of like, it's easy to talk about, but we've got all this stuff before.
Here is where I said, let's stop analyzing and go a little bit with faith for this moon.
I just want to analyze it.
No,
I just want to analyze.
You must work on your faith.
I just want to analyze it. I want to find the details.
Well, speaking of faith, we have Saturn in the sign of Pisces.
Yes.
Saturn 7 degrees Pisces and Neptune is 27 degrees Pisces. And Saturn will be there until 2026.
Right.
This is a really long time. But over the next couple of years, we're going to see how our psychic ability is going to open up, and we may find ourselves communicating with other beings out there in the universe that we've never experienced before.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is look out for that. you know.
Yeah.
And let yourself be surprised by that.
Not to sound too woo woo, but we do have a astrology channel on YouTube, so we can talk about these things. But like those those that information that comes in, like let's call it a download or whatever we call it. But those kind of conversations we have with our angels and our extraterrestrials and that non-human other.
Yeah.
Ancestors, aliens, whatever it is, but as it's kind of coming in.
Information. And we're going to see more of a blurring of the timeline, right? Where
Yes.
we find ourselves in time slips.
Yeah.
And yeah. A lot of surprises are coming here. And
I feel like there's a little bit of a balancing that needs to kind of be honed in on this moon because of all this new information, and I'm gonna maintain this idea that there is a certain degree of ownership, self-ownership on where we've come through and who you now are after post-COVID. I'm kind of losing my track on this, but you really have to kind of own who you are now, not who you were in the past, and work towards this betterment.
own who you are today, and just get on with it.
Yes, have faith that you're new.
Yeah.
Our little puppy just moved over with a bone. It's very cute.
I wanted to go through each sign and talk about what is going to happen this month, or what they should be looking out for, sign by sign.
Okay, starting with Aries.
I wanted to do something a little bit differently this time and talk about what is in store for each sign during the month of June.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So Aries. Our dear friends, you might need to pay a little less attention to others.
To what they're doing, to what speed they're going at. Maybe let them go at their own speed.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be slowing down, but Aries wants to go.
Yeah, you want to go really fast, so give everybody a break.
Yeah, so maybe just detach from them. Move at your own speed. Your challenging days this month, Aries, are the 8th, 9th, and 10th. And your lucky days are the 21st and 22nd. All right?
There we go. So keep that in mind. Taurus, our dear bulls.
It's a good time to just indulge with friends, enjoy
a gratitude list.
Yeah,
Maybe
work on your gratitude list. Do that. Make a gratitude list. You're always very busy enjoying life, and maybe not appreciating it as fully as you can be.
Yeah.
Your challenging days this month will be the 11th and 12th, and your lucky days are 23, 24, and
25.
Okay.
Gemini. Gemini, it's your month. There's a lot of action going on here. The beginning of the month, you might need to knuckle through it. There might be a lot of
Wait, let me pause here and say that Mercury, which has come out of its retrograde,
yes,
is now pushing past the shadow point.
Right.
So
there could be some frustration because of that.
Yeah. So Mercury went retrograde at 15 degrees of Taurus, and now we're getting beyond that 15 degrees now that it's moving forward again. Yeah. So getting through this month, maybe the beginning is going to be a little cloudy for everybody.
Yeah.
But after this full moon, things should open up and become a little bit more clear through Mercury. So for Gemini, yes, you just have to kind of knuckle through the first part of this month, and then after that, everything will clear.
Yeah. Challenging days are the 13th and the 14th. After that, things look pretty good for you guys. 26th and 27th at the end of June, very positive.
Okay. Now, Cancer, your lucky days, let me just start with your lucky days. The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, the 28th, 29th, and 30th. Your challenging days might be the 15th and 16th.
Yeah.
And if you are feeling overwhelmed, it's time to plant something.
Plant.
Get out in nature, plant something, try to hang out with someone. The earth, feel the healing energy of the earth.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Yeah, get out there in the dirt.
Yeah. Leo.
Leo.
You're simply glowing and you're full of vitality. Don't let the attention that people are giving you go to your head.
Yeah, don't let your ego trip yourself up, Leos.
Yeah. Yeah. Your challenging days are the 17th and 18th, and your lucky days are the 4th
and 5th. Well, lucky for you guys.
Yeah.
Virgo.
Virgo.
All right, so I think you're going to have to find some balance, Virgos, between business and pleasure. Your lucky days are the 6th and the 7th.
Try to take your eyes off of your to-do list.
Yeah.
Just to give yourself a little space to enjoy life. Challenging days, 19th and the 20th, and the rewarding days are the 6th and 7th.
Yes.
Right.
Libra. All right. All of our many plans, all of our many strategies might fall apart. So prepare for contingency plans. Adjust your sails as some curveballs might be thrown your way.
Take a minute and find
balance.
Find balance, but find the gift in defeat. In
Yes.
feeling upset.
Yeah.
Try to spin it in a Pollyanna way.
Right.
And find the beauty in mistakes and struggles. Your lucky days are the 8th, 9th, and 10th of this month. Your challenging days are the 21st and 22nd.
Yes. Scorpio.
Scorpio, it's time to just look in the mirror. If you think someone's working against you, take a step back and try to see if it's yourself in the way.
Yes.
And try to find
don't force it. If something isn't working, don't force it. Just kind of let it flow.
Let it flow. Your lucky days are the 11th and 12th, and your struggles are on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Yes. Sagittarius, you beautiful creatures.
This is your full moon, and you're at the halfway point of your year.
Yeah.
So just try to survey and
make an assessment.
Make an assessment with where you are in your year.
See how you're doing.
Yeah, look at it objectively. Your lucky days are the 13th and 14th this month, and your challenging days are the 26th and 27th.
Yes. Capricorn. Capricorn, you are in a maintenance phase. It's not as fun, I know, as going forward with all your projects. I feel like there might be a little frustration for our little Capricorn friends. Don't get bored.
Try to avoid upending everything, just out of boredom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your lucky days are the 15th and 16th this month.
Challenging days
days are the first, 2nd, and 3rd. And
28th.
The 28th, 29th, and 30th. So the beginning of this month and the end of this month.
It's okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Aquarius.
Yeah.
Hi, that's me.
What is your personal advice to yourself, Everest?
Don't pick fights.
Even though you know you could win them, don't pick fights.
Don't pick fights. I really want to get into a fight today, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
So Aquarius, don't pick fights. Our brains are going very fast. There might be some frustration. It's okay.
Spend some time indulging, eating, drinking, enjoying friendship, friends, lovers. Your challenging days are the 4th and 5th, and your lucky days are the 17th and 18th. Now, Pisces. This is a beautiful time for Pisces.
Right.
It's a beautiful cycle that's forming. Don't let limiting beliefs get in your way. Work on your faith. You're great with Saturn in Pisces.
Yeah.
And Neptune is in its home sign of Pisces too. Your lucky days are the 19th and 20th, and your challenging days are the 6th and the 7th this month. So that's a little bit.
That's a little bit for each sign, and now we're gonna go into tarot.
Okay.
Let's go into tarot. We'll be right back.
It's hard to tell what time of year we're in because it seems like the equinox just happened.
Yeah, I know. It's going really quick.
It was May Day.
Yeah, and now we have solstice
April is
out.
like a ghost. And now here we are at the solstice. Alrighty. And it's thought that since the equinox, right, that we have been on a new timeline.
Yeah, time's
that
dilating.
That we've gone through a portal.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, we're all in a new timeline, a new dimension. The more information that's coming through, the faster time goes. But the more conscious we are of it, the slower it's seeming to kind of be moving.
Mm-hmm. And try not to get caught up in the feeling that we're all crazy.
No,
because
we're evolving.
We're evolving, right?
Yeah.
And it could really feel crazy.
It could feel a little crazy
to evolve, But we have to keep our faith. Keep this Sagittarius full moon.
And when we talk about Sagittarius faith, you gotta imagine the faith it takes to land that arrow in the target. You're not doing it with your hand; you're doing it with your mind. So we're gonna do some tarot cards right now.
Should we pull 2 for each?
Let's pull.
element?
Yeah, let's pull for 2 for each element. Let's
Okay,
see.
Let's try that.
How that goes.
I'll cut it right here.
Okay.
So we'll start with fire. So it's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Queen of Swords.
Queen of Swords. Whoa. Okay. Fire. Okay. And strength. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords first. Things are becoming clear. Out of the clouds.
This is some Uranian energy right here. Uranus with Mercury.
Yeah. And there's a certain amount of justice with this. It's very matter of fact. Like here's the truth of the matter. It has to do with strength, taming our lower selves.
Facts over feelings.
Facts over feelings.
Right.
Intellect over passions.
Sitting on our reactions.
Like what's kind of come into our mind, new realizations, and how do we handle that?
Go with the higher manifestation.
Fire. All right. Oh.
So now we have Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. So we have
Earth.
Page of Wands and the 3 of Cups.
Okay, interesting. Page of Wands, spy in the camp, a young idea, a new thought that's kind of awkward to bring up.
Yeah, it's a new messenger, right?
A new messenger. We have a group celebration. We have expansive emotional space.
Yeah, 3s are expansive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and pages are messengers and kind of have this young attitude towards it of...
So this is going back to what we were saying for Taurus.
Values.
Like, back to your values. Do your gratitude list.
Right.
Really take the time to appreciate things. Because without, investing the time to appreciate them, they just don't feel as important.
Yeah. Name your values. And where are you putting your attention on? Maybe where have you been putting your attention on that's surprising? Where it's like a new value.
Yeah.
Coming up that can help you expand. Okay. Now we are at
so we
fire, earth,
air. So we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius.
Right? Okay.
Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius.
All right, we have another page. We have the page of Wands here, an orator. There's new passion. There's a youthful passion coming up in relationship to heartbreak and loss. Once again, we have 3s. We have expansion, and we have a page, very similar to our previous poll, although this is much different energy here. This is about emotional weather and heartbreak and loss, how we talk about it, how we find new passions within.
How you find a new passion that grabs you.
Right. As you kind of wrestle with emotional pain.
Take your broken heart, make it into art. There.
Water.
So we have water is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces.
Got 2 2s here. 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, we have Two of Swords, which is a card about the crossroads. It's about making decisions and having the patience to make those decisions.
Sometimes it's not enough to just continually feel forever.
Right.
It doesn't quite bring you anywhere, to just keep feeling and feeling and feeling. And it's
So that's a bit of a merry-go-round.
Well, where does it bring you? You have to make something with all the emotions, with all the feeling.
And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So it's a balancing act. There's something about the Two of Pentacles where it's about kind of where you're not good and where you're good, where you succeed and where you fail.
Where you struggle, right.
And sometimes your failures, although we're not really proud of them, they're gateways to get us to important places where we can make decisions. It's not always about the successes, but it's about the balancing between the failures and the successes.
Looking at nuance too, not looking at everything binarily.
Yes, binary thinking. That the trap of binary thinking. Here we are in that binary thought, and here we are trying to balance it out there, in this emotional space. It has to do with values and thoughts.
Very good, Ev.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
So, all right. I hope that...
And this is asking you to look more into your intuition, Practice your intuition more. Think about this full moon. Find your faith.
Faith and intuition.
And if you're having a bit of a struggle with this full moon, ask yourself, think about what your sign's motto is, right?
Yeah.
And think about that. Like for Leos, our motto is, I will, I will, I will. I happen to say that a lot, but then you have to ask, what won't you do?
Yeah.
Where is the limitations to your faith?
Right.
What won't you do? What won't you do because it will hurt yourself? It's too much. So think about your own sign's motto when you're pondering faith and this full moon.
Well, there we go.
Thank you.
I hope you have a wonderful full moon. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon. And I promise we'll get those compatibility videos out at some point. We're working on them. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.